Yes, that is someone controlling the top remote turret on the Javelin, blowing up an Idris. We have seen Hawk versus Idris, Hornet versus Idris, Auroras versus Idris. We've seen Idris versus Idris, but this is the first time I have seen Javelin versus Idris. We'll talk more about that in a second, but first, I want you to come now and appreciate with me this beautiful footage here, which I saw on Reddit yesterday. Now, Vega Blaine posted this. He is not the maker of this video. I will show you who didn't. Is it you? If it is you, forgive me. This is taken off Instagram, actually. Strangely enough, I didn't know Instagram had Star Citizen videos. But let's first take a look at this and appreciate the beauty here. Let's go full screen also, because I want you guys to see how amazing this looks. Here we go. And go. Alright, so first of all, the Idris. On the surface of Microtech, giving the ground for reference. Look at those turrets firing. Look at it. It's gorgeous. Amazing. Just having the ground, the background for reference to give you an idea of how big this ship actually is. Almost hitting the ground here. Look at those VTOL engines moving. It's massive. It's massive. This thing moves as fast as an, I was going to say a Carrack maybe, but cue the Carrack. That guy missed all the fun. Look at it go. It's hauling. And, okay, here's some beautiful smoke trails. Are those torpedoes or missiles? I don't think I've actually spied many torpedoes in atmosphere. But here it goes. Unfortunately, this all ends before we see a massive explosion for some reason. But let's just jump onto the guy's Instagram and give him credit here quickly. This came from Vega Ironsides, which is the org. So it's vegaironsides.org. Viscult is the account name. Thank you for that beautiful footage. Well done. Now, let's talk more about that opening footage on the Javelin. Before I show you the clip, let's first talk a bit about the Javelin. If you are new to Star Citizen, this is the most expensive and largest ship sold by CIG. It went for $2,500 originally. Currently, standalone is $3,000 and $2,700 for the war bond. As you can see, it is full of these turrets. Now, each one of these turrets, well, the broadside ones anyway, have M9A laser. These are size 7 laser cannons, but they also have Revenant ballistic Gatlings on top of them to shoot the faster moving targets, which you will see shortly. It is 480 meters in length, 198 beam, and a height of 72. It can take 12 crew members at minimum and a full crew of 80 if you want to really deck that out. It is a honking big piece of JPEG ship, which I am dying to see in action, and you will see right now. Here comes the good part. So first of all, let us give credit to the YouTuber named Afto Canito. I will post a link below there who got this footage. Your next question is how? Well, look at that thing blow up there. How is this done? Well, it's possible this is the CryEngine backend, and these ships are simply imported into it because this individual is going to pull up a dev console, which is obviously not available to us here, but just spawning another Idris, which is done fairly easily by punching in the right line, and there it is. Now, the first thing you'll notice in his HUD, watch this hammerhead just go. One shot in the hammerhead with these lasers. By the way, these lasers, according to Urkel's calculator, these should be size 7s M9A bearing laser cannons. So the M9A bearings, which put out 4,583 DPS, that's 2,750 alpha damage times 4. Now the range is only 2,600 meters. I say only because obviously the Idris we've seen in action has much longer range with the primary weapon there. But the Javelin is not a long-range strike craft. This is basically meant for shorter range, as is what's happening now. This is a brawler. It comes into the middle of the fight and just starts shooting. Look at all the turrets you see over there on the bottom left-hand side of the screen. Imagine all those crewed. The kind of damage that the Javelin will be able to pull out is simply amazing. And taking a look at the inside, from this angle, I think we are in the remote turret on the bottom side of the Javelin, is what it looks like. In this next clip now, you see him or her enter one of the side turrets over there. Now you'll note that the side turrets only have 2 of the size 7 M9A bearings, but they also have Revenant ballistic Gatlings on the top, which is a unique feature we have not seen yet where there are mixed weapons. Now the reason, watch how fast the back end of, okay, he opened up the back of the Idris by firing it out there. So the reason for this is that the Gatlings are meant to take care of the smaller, faster moving targets, whereas the big size 7 lasers there are rather slow moving projectiles, will take care of the bigger targets and have longer range, also giving the players a range of targets they can hit. You're not limited to only the big ships, you can try hit the smaller ships too, which makes the gameplay a lot more exciting, and I believe we see in this next clip exactly that happening. Here we see a Drake Cutlass being spawned, and now you're going to see why it is so difficult hitting stuff with these size 7s, which have a slow-moving projectile, where the Revenant Gatlings don't have a problem hitting those. I have to make a correction. The remote turrets we saw on the top and the bottom being used fired red lasers, so those are not size 7s. I don't have actually information on what those remote turrets are. If you do, post them below. Let us know what the top and bottom remote turrets on the Javelin do fire. But watch now as the Revenants make quick work of this Cutlass, I believe it is. And the big problem with the size 7s, while they do hit hard, is the slower moving projectile makes them easy to dodge, but also very difficult to hit any target which is moving. So anything the size of a Cutlass even is extremely hard to hit. There it goes, pop. Beautiful. So very exciting gameplay possibilities having the mixed weapons there. Really looking forward to seeing this in the game, but don't hold your breath. We will likely not be seeing a Javelin making its way into the game anytime soon, but if CIG did what they did with the Idris and simply drop it in and allow us to accidentally take control of it. Now I know they didn't mean to. Also, I was told that if you put a suppressor on your weapon will be able to glitch through the geometry of a ship. So if they do fix... I just gave CIG the secret to how to fix it. Never mind, forget what I said. But if you don't have an LMG, put a suppressor on your weapon and you may or may not be able to glitch through the geometry and hit targets that way too. So guys, let me know, what do you think? Will we see the Javelin in action anytime soon? I know the next Invictus event is going to have a lot of people trying to get some Javelin versus Javelin action. I want to know which of you will be the first to have Javelin versus Javelin action in the game. Let me know. Love this footage. Thank you once again to everyone who keeps on submitting the footage. I love seeing it. Well guys, if you enjoyed this content, you know what to do. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, your comments below, always appreciated. I'll catch you in the next one.